All the best stories are underdog stories. I don't care if you agree or disagree, it's okay to be wrong. I'm telling you, when you find a story where somebody has all the odds stacked against them and it looks like the hero has no shot, man, that's a great story. And I don't know about you, but my favorite ones are stories of a long shot. It's somebody who has a dream and then they finally get their shot and they take it and they make it. Like this weekend, I've been watching one of my favorite movie series of all time, this series, the Rocky movies. And man, it's a story of this struggling boxer he's trying to make it, but he can't get a break. And then his break finally comes and his whole life changes. I love stories like that. Well, this month at FCC, we're talking about how you can live one of those stories. And when your shot comes, you'll be sure that you don't miss it. You take it and you make the most of it. And today I want to challenge you to take the important first step in living a life that's legendary, that leaves a legacy that lasts beyond your life. So let me tell you what I mean. Imagine that it's Monday morning and you're sitting at your desk and you open your laptop up and you hit the power button and you get the little wheel of death. And so you power it down and you power it back up and nothing works and you're at a loss, you don't know what to do and you're just stuck, right? But then there's a tap on your shoulder and you turn and you look over your shoulder and standing right there is the Bill Gates. And he says, hey, I think I know how to help you fix your computer, try this. And so, he tries it and it works and all of a sudden you're back in business, right? Or imagine that maybe you're playing around a golf and you're through 4 or 5 holes and you're just spraying your drives all over the course, like your slice is so bad. And so you step up to maybe the 6th tee and you're gonna embarrass yourself in front of your friends again. But then over your shoulder, you hear this voice that says, hey, I think I can help you. I have some advice for you. And you turn and look, and right there is Tiger Woods just standing on the tee box with you. And so you say, yeah, of course, show me what to do. And then so he gives you some advice and he just straightens your drive right out. Wouldn't it be awesome if people showed up in your life just like that in the moments where you need them most? You ever had a situation like that where somebody came into the picture and it just left you saying, man, I'm so glad they showed up when they did. I don't know where I'd be if it wasn't for them. For me, that was my youth pastor, Chuck. He came into my life when I was about 12 or 13 years old, and he was such an important person in my life through some really formative years. And I'll tell you, I would not be a pastor today if it wasn't for Chuck's influence in my life. He not only showed me how to live what you preach and teach, but he did a really good job of it too. And I'm so thankful for his influence in my life. And we all need people like that in our lives. Proverbs 15:22 says, without counsel plans fail, but with many advisors they succeed. And man, that's a good word. We need people in our lives who are going to influence us and also people who are going to help us see the next steps that we need to take in some really important areas of our life. And so I want to give you 5 areas of your life where you need to set some goals. These are critically important aspects of life. And you've got to know where you are and where you want to be in each of these areas, okay? So the first one would be your faith. Where do you want to be in your relationship with Jesus and in your walk with Him? The second one would be your family. How do you want to lead your family? How do you want to love your family? What do you want that to look like? The third would be your friends, the influences that are within that circle of friends in your life and who you want to bring into that circle and what you want that to look like. And then the fourth would be your fitness, and the fifth would be your finances. These are all really, again, just important areas of life, and you've got to have a high degree of intentionality to set goals in each of these areas. And then this is where the rubber meets the road a little bit. There's an old saying that I love that says, you cannot teach what you do not know, and you cannot lead where you will not go. You need some people who've been where you want to be. And so what I want to challenge you to do is to think about the people that you know who've already done what you want to do, or the people who already are where you want to be, or the people who've already accomplished what you want to achieve. And then here's what you do. You don't ask them to mentor you because that sounds like a chore, okay? But you do ask them this. You say, if I could buy you breakfast or if I could buy you coffee, can I just ask you 3 questions? And most people will say yes. And then you go sit down and you buy them breakfast or you buy them coffee and you ask them those questions and you soak in as much wisdom as you can. You got to go prepared with a plan and think through the questions you want to ask. And then when you're leaving, you say thanks. Hey, if I bought you breakfast again in the future, could I ask you 3 more questions? And most people are going to say yes, and you've got a mentor and they don't even know it yet. Don't tell them or you'll scare them away, right? But now you've got somebody who can help you get where you want to be in those areas of your life. So again, it's faith, it's family, it's friends, it's fitness, and it's finances. I want to challenge you to take some time and evaluate, where am I? Where do I want to be in each of those areas? And set some goals, and then find the people who are going to help you get where you want to be. Again, without counsel, plans fail, but with many advisors, they succeed. So who is going to help you accomplish your goals? If you will follow that wisdom from the Bible, then you will find that you'll achieve what you want to achieve. You'll have way more satisfaction in life, and it's the first step toward living a life that's legendary.